Let's talk about Summrs first of all while we wait on everyone. It's not looking good. I hit him up though. I DM'd him, just being like, yo, if you ever need to get something off your chest, let me know. Like, I'm there. And obviously he probably got better friends than me. Like, I know I be trolling him sometimes or whatnot, but it's never that serious. So I said, like, I know you got better friends than me, but I'm still here. We care about you, bro. Like, all the people in this space, the rappers and whatnot, of course, like, there's little beefs and whatever. I told y'all, I don't hate anybody. You know, we all like brothers in this. So it's not fun to see what's going on with what Summrs posted, that pretty disturbing picture of like cuts on his arm. I'm not gonna show it, but if you don't know, like, that's, I don't know, from my experience, not that I've done it, but like from people I know who've done it, it's like they want to feel some sort of, just, they want to feel something, but they can't, so that's why they do it, and it like feels good just to feel something. Now obviously there's probably other reasons why people do it. Crazy though, it can literally kill you depending on how you cut it. If it cuts like a main artery, or I don't even know, but it still creeps me out, man. But yeah, Jace dropped a song. I think everybody's supporting Summrs right now with that. Like, I know some people are joking and whatnot about, you know, he's being like a teenage girl and blah blah blah, but it's like, okay, sure, get your jokes off, but this is actually serious. What if he was to actually do something? Like, you wouldn't be laughing anymore. Like, mental health is not something to joke around with. People, what a lot of people don't realize is actually, I think they do know this, but men have a higher deletion rate of themselves, self-deletion, than women. Why? Because we can't like express ourselves or feel pain publicly without looking like a hoe, you know. And honestly, I'm not saying that you should always express your feelings, because I do think that there is power in being like a man and like just not letting things get to you. Like, you are supposed to be in at least you know, traditional gender roles. You are supposed to be like the more strong one and less emotional. I like to be more stoic, more logical. It definitely helps you with your decisions more. But yeah, unfortunately, that's where we are right now. Now, I was thinking maybe with why he was doing that was because of the reception of his album, or because he didn't go #1 or whatever. Although that was going to be a hard feat no matter what, like to go #1, even on Apple Music, because that's, you know, similar to, it's not quite Billboard, but Apple Music and Spotify is an indicator of that. But also, didn't like his mom pass away, and then also that one guy who started Slay World with them, what's his name? Does anybody know his name? He was in the intro of Jace's song that he dropped as a tribute to Summrs. I respect what Jace did, actually. That was really cool of him, being like, yo, I don't care whatever beef we had. For the internet say, this used to be my bro, hope you see the best. Let's see, dead or alive, I'm gonna have love for you, took me out the hood. Let's watch the song, or listen to the song. Yeah, it's pretty good too. I listened to a little bit of it. It was mostly like a sample from, again, Summrs talking about how fake the industry is. I feel like Summrs just entered the industry though, so maybe, I don't know. It probably is weird being super famous. I mean, I don't think like Summrs is a celebrity, but when you get to become a rapper, you know, like, you can't trust anybody. People are fake as hell to you. Like, everybody's trying to, like, I'm not even, like, Summrs is, and them are on a whole nother level than me, right? And I still get pissed off at people like being weird towards me. So I couldn't even imagine being like a Summrs or a Jace, or even like a Iayze, bro. I feel like at Uzi's level, you can't even, you just gotta like not talk to regular people. You gotta scope them out. You gotta get, that's why Drake has girls come in, they sign NDAs and whatnot. What does Summrs do? He's He's going through it mentally. He was cutting his wrists. But yeah, so it was either his mom passing away, Brenda, allegedly, or like the reception of his album, in that a lot of people thought Fallen Raven was better than this project, which I actually been going back to this current project. I'm telling you, bro, he's the underground Drake. Y'all just don't realize. But I think that so many people I even meet a couple people that watch the videos and like streams, and they only like the hype Summrs and whatnot. And I'm like, well, that's not, he dropped an album for a reason. It's not supposed to be like just hype songs over and over. It's not just a compilation of singles. I think that the underground has gotten too used to that, and I feel like that sucks. Like, albums just full of a compilation of songs that are hype is trash. Like, you need more diversity and complexity, as Summrs would say. Brenda is his grandma. Okay, there you go. His grandma died. So R.I.P. to Brenda. That would suck. Anyway, let's check out this. I can't even spell anymore. This Jace song. Let me check it. He might even have taken it down. And that was fast too. Yo, he always surprises me with how fast he drops music. He can just make a song real quick called Bros Fallout.
What the internet say, this used to be my nigga. I hope you see the best. And he also said, dead or alive, I'ma love you forever. He took me out the hood.
Who was that?
Hey, go. I probably won't even drop this shit. No, things don't be what they seem sometimes. I'm still holding on, hold on, man.
I thought Summrs was in the intro, but I guess it was somebody else.
How the time passed, we went from kicking it, times got bad. I'm in a murder, nigga, think about the past. She get hard, nigga, but you been a man with the plan. Man with
Gotta go in.
Man with the plan. Man with the plan.
About to drop now.
You did it. You finally made you a motherfucking million. We used to change color of soda, nigga, like chameleon. Used to be so many cars, nigga, what whip we in. Used to be so many brides, nigga, who bitch is this? We done saw too many flaws, but we still kept the kicking. That shit was deeper than rap, ain't me to cut the kicky. We used to run this shit with no fucks to give. If it's smoke, then fuck you, just playing, I love you. You was my brother, from another mother, came from the gutter. I done met your fam, and I met your mother. You finally motherfucking did it. Finally got a million, nigga. Keep your head up, you finna win, you finna. You gotta do it for Brenda, nigga.
Yeah. It was barely a song though, you know, it was like 2 minutes. Half of it was like intro / build up, and there was kind of just a couple rhymes, probably like 16 bars total, but still like beautiful. It's reminiscent of the days when they were still friends. Summrs gave Jace his first like big feature, I think, on what is it, like Going Trees or some, that the title's similar to that. Pretty good song. So these rappers just well, yeah, I guess emo rap's coming back, literally. Nah, I mean, look, this just proves that money really isn't all that. Like, once you get it, I heard this analogy today. It was like when you can't breathe, like you're underwater, all you want is air. But once you get air, you're not thinking about it at all. You're thinking about other desires and whatnot. So right, when you're broke, all you can think about is money. Like, that's the end all be all. You're gonna make money and then you'll finally be happy. But once you get that, that's where all these celebrities like turn to drugs and like even delete themselves, because you know it didn't end up making them happy. Personally, I like making money, so you know, I don't know, I was a finance major in college. I think that I like making money. I wouldn't consider myself rich, but I make a decent amount. So we'll see. When your boy gets a couple M's in the bank account, I'll let y'all know if it makes me happy. But I personally don't think, like, I always hit milestones of money too. And then once I hit it, it's like I don't even feel it, because I already knew I was going to get there, you know? So it's on to the next goal. So similar to that, you know, again, Summrs might have made a bunch of money. He made the M's, like Jace said, from his 10K projects deal that he's been working for forever, since like what, 2017, 18? And now what? He bought the house, he bought the Maybach. What else is there to do? I guess he can like work with other artists and whatnot. But man, I think that also drugs has a role in it. Like, if these artists got off the drugs, they wouldn't have such low lows. Like, they're probably messed up all day, you know? So of course they're gonna get depressed. No way Summrs is making millions yet. Man, I heard he got M's with the 10K projects deal. Cause remember, these artists, like, the reason they take the deal is to get the money up front so they could utilize that money to promote themselves and use the infrastructure and resources of the label. So he might not have necessarily like made $1 million with his streams yet, but like, that's, labels give you that advance because they're planning like 30 years out. It's basically like a mortgage. They want to profit just in the long run. And then hopefully you turn into a star where they make like triple, 10x, 100x off of what they gave you from the advance, because they own your masters. We talked about in this in the Juice WRLD video. Now, stop the cap. When 6ix9ine got signed to 10K projects, he signed for 30K. Sure, but 6ix9ine signed to 10K off of Trippie Redd's word. He wasn't big yet. Summrs has been building up his organic fan base up until recently. The more of a fan base and leverage you have, the more money you can get from the label. Like X, he held off from signing. He was independent until he went with Empire, I think, after he already blew up, and then he could write his own check, like 3 mil or whatever it was. But if you sign too early, which happens with most artists, like, that's when you get like the messed up deals, like 30K, 10K, or like nothing. I think 5Yo Foreign got like 5 bands, something like that.